Hey, Steve. What's good, YouTube? I wanted to come back with another video today, and this one I want to talk about growth. And I say growth for this one mainly focusing on the channel. As you may know, I recently started doing blogs and uploads, just talking about my personal experiences and my daily life, and things that I've been through. You feel me? And although in my personal and emotional, spiritual, mental growth, all of that, I'm starting to see the actual growth of even the channel. Something crazy that I wanted to kind of put out there was that this time, by the start of this video, what is this today? Today's the 7th. I started uploading, I believe it was the 25th. And I noticed when I started putting these videos out, I think I made like 8 or 9 videos now by the time of this recording. And I noticed the subscriber count was going up. And I think I had about, don't quote me on this, I gotta check my analytics, but I think I had about like 23 or 25 subscribers at that time. And keep in mind, this is all within 1 week. This is last week on Tuesday, I believe. And literally within the next 7 to 8 days, I'm at 71 now. Like that's growing fast, you feel me? Like usually it takes a while to kind of get those numbers in that count, you feel me? And even though it's not 100 million or 70,000, it's like I'm grateful for whatever I can get, man. Any sign of growth is growth, you feel me? And so looking at that, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. You feel me? Within 7 days, I gained about 40 something subscribers, you feel me? My views is ranking up to the hundreds, and soon it'll be to the thousands. And looking at that little bit of growth, man, like I said, that's what happens when you stay dedicated and consistent to your craft, to anything. I'm looking at my other channels, and my other channels is going up every day. You feel me? Like I said, every day I pretty much been getting people that's adding themselves to the channel and tuning in. The YouTube shorts I've been putting out, they start off slow. Some of them I was putting out, they was only getting like 4, 5, 6, 7 views within like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? Then I wake up the next morning and look, it's at 100, 200. One got 400, almost 500. You feel me? It's just like it kind of just starts working itself. And that's the small growth. That is something that you can apply to your life. Like when you look at that and you look at how your life is, like 2 months ago, you may have been in the worst situation of your life. You may have wanted to take your life. You may have wanted to drown yourself in that bottle. You may have wanted to end it all. And then you look at yourself in the future and you're like, man, I can't even believe I was even there. I can't even believe that was my frame of mindset. You feel me? And looking at the channel, I'm like, I didn't even think that was going to be possible. Like the stuff that I'm doing now, like I said, I'm not a big YouTuber right now or a big content creator, but I didn't really think that it was going to get to that level. I was always more of the, well, you put it out there, people are here, you'll get lucky. Maybe somebody will put it to a playlist, maybe, just doing it for fun. And so last night, what I noticed last night, which is what I really was starting to pay attention to, was, as you know, I've been putting live streams up on my main channel of just the music, and I got the piano, I got the ambient list going, and my subscription had expired yesterday. And so I had to re-upload all of it. Like my live streams was going and they cut off mid-stream. So this is about 2, 3 in the morning. So I had to re-upload everything, which took a good hot minute. But I didn't realize how much stuff that I had. I was like, yo, this is 50 songs right here. This is 50 songs I got done. I had to count up all the stuff I had on YouTube and the stuff that I haven't even released yet. And I'm like, my God, I got too much stuff. I got too much music. And I was like, you don't even need to do no more work. I said, all you need is the audience now. I said, you don't need, I put in the heart, but all of that came from 6, 7 months ago of being rooted. You feel me? 6, 7 months ago of being real, of being, sacrifice, of being dedicated, of staying motivated. You feel me? Using my pain and using what my situation was to create a whole, I guess I want to say a dynasty in a way. Because when you look at it, it's a legacy. And I'm looking and I'm like, I got all this done with it. And like I said, that's just one channel. That's not including, I was doing the keys channel on top of that. So altogether, that's probably about 100, 150, 200 stuff, just constant music, you feel me? And then I was doing the vlogs, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm editing, I'm doing the producing, you know what I'm saying? And I look at that and I'm just like, man, half a year ago, my life was nowhere near where it is now. It's not the best, but it's definitely better than what it was, you feel me? And I noticed that I took some lessons in growth in the natural. Some of y'all might want to say the spiritual or the mental, whatever you want to call it. That's just the way that our life goes. I look at myself half a year ago and I was like, I was super immature. I was super slow when it came to the things of God. When it came to the things of just being smart, business minded, you feel me? And I'm looking and I'm like, you literally sitting on growth. You literally sitting on, a $100,000 business. You feel me? You sitting on a career that people are turning into, that are turning into a life changing thing. You feel me? And I was like, dude, you think you got a grant? Because I was under the impression that you got to have 500,000 people following. You got to have 1 million people following. And it's like, everybody starts off slow. Any YouTuber will tell you they don't just blow up overnight. Any musician will tell you they don't just always blow up overnight. There are a few cases of people that do. But you may not be in that case. And I'm like, look at the signs. I even had to look at my main channel. My main channel, I think, is like a 333. And I just got 2 from last night for real. But I said earlier this year, the very first of the year, I had like 200. And before that, I don't even think I even had 100 before before like 3 months before 2024, I believe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here like, bro, you sitting here watching it happen. You sitting here watching growth and development in front of your face, but you can't see it because you focused on something else, or you thinking about, well, it ain't 1 million. And I'm like, it ain't got to be 1 million. It's something. Any growth is anything. You feel me? Don't never take that lightly. So it's the same in our personal life. Like, you might not be 100% recovered addict, but at least if you trying and you get to 70% and 60% and 50%, like you're doing better, so you can stop being in that frame of mind where you staying stuck. It's the same thing with a person that smokes cigarettes all day. Like I said, they might smoke a carton. They might have to lessen it down to, I'm not gonna smoke 12 today. I'll smoke 6. I ain't gonna smoke 6 after a while. I'm gonna smoke 3. I ain't gonna smoke 3 no more. I'm gonna smoke 1, and then you kind of work your way down. Now, some people can cold turkey it, and then some people it takes them a minute. Everything we do in life, man, is a process. And I noticed that, like, in your career, you don't just get to jump to CEO the first year. It takes you 10, 15 years maybe. You know what I'm saying? You don't just get to be an FBI agent, because that's what I was trying to be on a law enforcement for anyways. I was trying to be on like the SWAT team and the special investigator and the, working for the FBI, the DEA, the CIA, stuff like that. And when you look at most of those people that got those careers, they in their 30s, their 40s, their 50s, because you don't just get to walk in off the street and be like, I want to be an agent. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see a lot of 20-year-olds or a lot of people that's young that's doing that, because it takes time. They was like, you have to have experience. That's like, you got to be a street officer first. You feel me? You might have to work in the sheriff's department. You got to have some type of college training, some type of experience. You know what I'm saying? So everything you want in life, it takes time. It takes growth and maturity and development. You feel me? And that's what I noticed with this. And that's why I said I be learning a lot of lessons in this too, man. Like, whether it's spiritual, whether it's just mental, emotional, physical, like, everything takes time. That relationship that you just got out of, you got a broken heart, it takes time to heal. You think you'll never stop thinking about that person. You think you'll never get over it. But all of it just takes time. And over time, you'll realize that you ain't even in that situation no more. You'll wake up one day and ain't even thinking about them. You feel me? I've had that happen before where I'm just like, I can't even believe I was even thinking about this idiot. I was thinking about somebody that didn't even care about me. You feel me? Or, I was thinking about my little small puny situation and I just thought it was the end of the world. And you look now, you like, man, I'm so much further than that. Like, if anything, I'm glad that happened to me, because that was a sign of growth and maturity. And I'm looking at everything now, and I'm just like, people are commenting, people are watching. You know what I'm saying? I got some people now, they tuning into what I'm doing, and they just like, bro, where you been at the whole time? But they would have never known that had I not went through these things, had I not went through that growth and development phase. And I'm like, your music is going to reach hundreds of thousands, millions. But as of right now, it takes time. Just like with learning the analytics, learning the how the YouTube algorithm works, how it gets out there. I've been watching that, and I'm sitting here looking. I'm like, bro, I posted a video a couple of days ago, and your impressions is how many people that is advertised to. It doesn't mean how many people watch it. It just means how many people are seeing it in front of their face. So it got a couple of hundred views, but the impressions is up to like 5,000, 8,000. But at first it was at like, I think it was at like 1,000, 2,000 for like, about the first 2 hours, 3 hours. I get back on there, it went all the way up to 7,000 within like the hour. And that's where a lot of my views was coming from. And I was intrigued. I was like, how does that work? And so that's why I said I'm a nerd when it comes to knowledge, when it comes to how does stuff work like that? How does that happen? And so when you learn that, but all of that came from earlier this year when I was sacrificing. I wasn't going and hanging with people. I wasn't going out. I wasn't, in no women's faces. I wasn't doing nothing. I was just basically staying home studying. Get off work, come right home, get to work. Because I knew in the future, I said half a year from now, you're going to be further than where you was. I look up, it's literally half a year later, and I'm further because I had to study and I had to learn. And all of that stuff, all of that knowledge, at first it was hard. I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't tell you a lick of what I was doing. I was just like, I'm just going to do it. And maybe it was God just telling me just to do it. You feel me? Maybe he was just like, bro, just be quiet. Let me handle it. I'll take care of it. Or maybe he was like, learn it. I'll give you the knowledge. I'll give you the time and the patience to do it. And it'll succeed. And now I'm like, bro, everything that I'm doing is succeeding. That's why I said, like, it's a joy to do this. It's an honor and a pleasure to do this. It's a joy and a privilege to go through what I went through, man. It's a joy and a privilege to get messed up from somebody, or your heart broke, or be in that bad situation, or just be in the worst spot in your life, because those are the things that's going to grow you. If you're around everybody that love you all day, it's good. But I'm like, honestly, them people ain't going to make you better. They're not going to do nothing for you. If I was around people, because I was around people all day that was just cool and they make you feel good about yourself and, oh, hey, Steve, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't pushing me, and I got comfortable. And when I got uncomfortable, that's when the real process came, and that's when the real work could finally begin. So I look at that now, man, with what I'm doing and what I got going on. And I'm like, there's lessons to be taught in everything. The same thing when you planting, when you planting trees and trying to grow vegetables and stuff like that. It don't just happen overnight. It takes a process of watering, of nurture, of love, of time, of dedication, of knowing what you're doing. You feel me? And then it just becomes a habit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing good just always happens overnight. There's a rare 1 in a million. Well, I don't want to say 1 in a million, but it's a really rare chance that it works the way you think it does. Like I said, I didn't just sit on my butt all day and just be like, I hope somebody watch my videos. I hope somebody, tunes into my music. I hope somebody buys it. I hope it gets to where it needs to get to. It's like, no, man. Like I said in my other previous vlogs, God didn't make you lazy. He didn't make you stupid. He gave you a mind. Use it. Knowledge is key. Whether it's biblical knowledge, whether it's worldly knowledge in the sense of knowing how the world works. Because like I said, we still got to pay taxes. We still got to survive. We still got to have money. We still got to do what's best for us and our family. That's the stuff that you get from it. So have knowledge, man, because if you have the knowledge, you can get anything. You can get anything done. I don't believe there's a thing impossible. That's why I said I used to look at people crazy when they was like, I'm gonna be a millionaire, I'm gonna be a successful CEO, I'm gonna start my own business. Because like I said, we was conditioned to just be kind of negative, or just all days Negroes talk. But now I'm like, nah, man, go get your bread. Go, like, I believe in you. Invest in those, man. Invest in others. Don't put people down. Don't think it's impossible. Look at the growth. Watch people's growing stage. People are not the same person they was 5 years ago, 5 months ago, even 5 days ago, man. You could change within 2 days. Like I said, man, people stop smoking weed. They stop drinking. People stop doing all these crazy things out here in the world, man. Like, you don't have to. It doesn't happen overnight all the time. But like I said, when you're serious about something, that's when you really start. And I was serious about my craft. Daddy always said, man, like, invest in your kids and invest in yourself. And if you don't believe in you, then don't expect other people to believe in you. If you can't see what's great, I can have the whole world telling me, if I don't see what's great about me, I'm just gonna be sitting on it. And you'll never get nowhere. You'll never finish your plan, your destiny, your purpose, your calling, what you were designed to do. You feel me? So like I said, I'm walking in my lane and in my forte. I don't really like giving details on everything, but I just kind of wanted to share that because I learned a lesson out of that. Like I said, I hope y'all got something from this little vlog. It's just me going on a little personal rant. It ain't nothing serious, but I just want to thank y'all, man. Anybody that's out here tuning in and advertising my channel, getting the analytics going up, because YouTube is pushing my content like crazy, man. You just wouldn't believe. And so, like I said, man, I thank y'all for watching the videos and commenting. You know, those who I've gave and donated, I appreciate y'all dearly, man, from the bottom of my heart. Like, y'all just don't understand. All the support that I can get, I'll take. And I really do love y'all and support y'all for that, man. Thank y'all so much. I hope y'all stay tuned into the channel and you do what's best for your life and grow yourself and better yourself. I want everybody to eat. I want everybody to make it, even people I don't like and people that don't like me. Let's all come together, man. Like I said, get this money. love each other and love God. Let's do the right thing, because that's what it's all about in life, man. Have the best, strive to be the best, and want the best. It's your boy Stephen Darby Jr., man. Hey, Steve, we out.